But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go. I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We're going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament.
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Nein, no shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doopa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super color, fragilistic, XD karaoke notion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go. I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
People what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Carbon 9 shoes. 9 shoes. 9 shoes. No shoes.
Right. Now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doopa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super color. Fragilistic XD karaoke notion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? Because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs, and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
Wasn't the spider from that question zone?
Yes.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
People what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Carbon 9 shoes. 9 shoes. 9 shoes. No shoes.
Right. Now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super color, fragilistic, XD karaoke dotion.
Poor thing.
The crystal of life, which will make us all able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I quote everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go. I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion.
Yeah, because I years and years ago, and I'm thinking, because I like that on its end. I'm thinking, he's scary.
Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show. It's because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
The first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
Give people what they want! Give them what they want!
Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Yay! Ooh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Danny. I'm from the Portsmouth Improv Experience, and I think this is the last time I'm here this week. Not really, but if you need me to. I.
Yeah, we are here to do Extreme Improv XStreamed. We'll be doing all sorts of short form improv games. There'll be stories. There'll be I don't know what games we're going to do today, but David can't be heard at the moment, so we are going to be having to do it without that.
Yay! We're free!
No, we need him. We need him to keep us in line to make sure that we don't go over already good times, I know that. So you watch on things.
Hello.
We need your
Right.
suggestions,
I just need to check, guys. Thank you,
I
Ruth.
think David's back.
Wait for it. I can be heard. Thank you so much there, Ruth, for covering beautifully. This is really boding well for next week's World Championship tournament, that there will not be any technical hitches or glitches whatsoever. But it's a live stream, this is going to happen. So, once again, this is a short form show, as Ruth just explained. We're going to make up some stuff, and the first thing we need, audience, is we need a suggestion of a reason to argue. Someone, Max, in the comments, put sound, ? And I'm willing to take that as the suggestion. You cannot hear someone is a reason to argue in my books. So, our first game is going to be a game of verbatim. We're going to do verbatim, a game we often start the stream with. The way verbatim works is that one of our performers will perform a 30-second dramatic monologue, then another performer will attempt to recreate it as precisely as they can. And we'll follow in this pattern until lots of people have done a recreation, and then you at home in the audience, or out if you're watching it on a smart device, get to vote on who you felt did the best recreation. So, Emma, you can start for us. You will have 30 seconds to perform a dramatic monologue on the theme of sound and not being able to hear. And here you go.
Once I couldn't hear somebody. Actually, twice. It turned out. Then when I did hear them, I wished I had, because they gave me some very bad news about the world of insects. Yes, it was Germaine Greer. She didn't talk about women. She talked about insects for 2 hours. That was my experience. It was 2 years ago. And I've never been the same since. No. Look at me now.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done. Thank you very much. Next up, we're going to come to Ruth. You will have 30 seconds to recreate Emma's original performance as precisely as you can. Take it away.
Once I couldn't hear somebody. Well, it was twice, actually. And then when I did hear them, it was Germaine Greer. And she was talking about insects. Not about women, but about insects. And when I heard it,
And that is 30 seconds. JJ, you'll be next in this chain. You will now have 30 seconds to recreate Ruth's recreation of Emma's original monologue. And here you go.
I couldn't hear someone once. In fact, it was twice. And it was Germaine Greer. She was talking about insects. Not women. I mean insects. I just wasn't sure what to do, where to go. And I thought, I'm going to have to think of insects the rest of my life. What am I going to do?
And that is 30 seconds. Very seductive there, JJ. So now we're going to take things
If you're an otter, yeah.
If you're an otter. We're going to take things full circle, guys. Emma, we're going to come back to you, and you will have 30 seconds to recreate JJ's recreation of Ruth's recreation of your own original monologue. After this, audience, you will have the opportunity to vote for who you felt did the best recreation of what came before. Wait until you've seen Emma, and here she goes.
Well, it was Germaine Greer. 2 hours on insects. I was never the same. I didn't hear someone once, or was it twice? I can't remember now. But, I thought, what should I do? Where shall I go? Who shall I speak to? insects for the rest of my life.
Okay, there we go. We said about sound issues.
I think it looks sexy, I think you'll find.
Okay, so, audience, it is now over to you. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? If you felt it was Emma just then put your vote in for Emma. If you felt it was JJ before, then vote for JJ. And if you felt that it was Ruth, then put Ruth's name into the comments. Danny, what are you drinking?
Lemon juice.
I thought it was like a massive glass of milk.
Really? Right.
Well, the light coming in from the background, I don't know.
No, very skin.
So, okay, don't be bitter though, Danny, even though you're drinking the lemon juice. Tell us who you felt did the best recreation.
I think all were pretty good. Although Emma gave me the better laugh out of the three of them, but in terms of reenactment, I'm going to give it to Ruth.
Okay.
She has spot on.
Right, let's go over to the comments. We're going to have a slightly briefer show today, just because we're all busy people, got things to do, places to go, people to meet, crimes to commit. Let's have a look in the comments. We'll take whatever votes. Andrew Whittington, who's often on the show, says, "Where's JJ's hat?" That's a good point. Good question.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit hot.
It is very warm today. So let's have a look. Andrew says, all very good, but Ruth gets my vote. Sophie J says Ruth. Battle Cat says JJ. Sophie J says J. There's lots of J's in the chat, especially from our regulars. So where's that? JJ, Ruth. Somehow, Emma, I think you won that round. But we're going to quickly settle it with a game, I'm joking, with a game of rock, paper, scissors, Ruth and JJ. So I will call it, so you do it on shoot, so put it to the camera and we'll go rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So ready? And here you guys go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, JJ, you win, because scissors cut paper. We're going to move on to our next game. Danny, you weren't in that last game, but nor was I. So we can do a two-hander here. We're going to do a traditional alphabet scene. So let's have a look. Reasons to argue. It's going to be a scene about burnt dinner. We're going to start at the letter L. And we are going to have some burnt dinner. Audience, just before we begin this, I've changed what we're looking for in the suggestion box down below. And we're now looking for characters from fiction or people from history, plus their secrets. So, characters from fiction or people from history, plus their secrets. Put those into the comment section. Danny and I are going to do a scene, an alphabet scene, in fact, about burnt dinner. There you go. If anyone just needs the visual, it said alphabet scene on your screen. Burnt dinner, we're going to start at the letter L and we're going to get... Oops, what have I done? So if everyone else can pull out their camera, actually. Danny and I, we're going to start at the letter L. And here we go.
Look at what you have done to my food.
Milk, where's the milk? You need to put the milk on it, because otherwise the heat just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
No, we ran out of milk last week. I need something to put this fire
OT milk. I bought some OT milk. I put it in the fridge.
Please, everyone knows that's not the real stuff.
Quite snobbish, aren't we? Like, we're trying to be vegans here.
Oh, right, okay, so it's now set fire to my table now. I mean...
Set fire to the table? What kind of cereal is that?
Toasted. That's what it is, toasted.
Use your brain, put it out.
Verily, but with what?
Tell you what, let's grab some fire extinguishers.
What?
What? Wait a minute. I think the smoke inhalation's affecting me.
Xerox couldn't copy that, so... I think... Do we have any, like, water or anything?
You need to help. I think the smoke is affecting my brain.
Oh. Zinc. We need some zinc. You get some from the store as well.
Oh, just get my arse on it and I'll stamp it out. There we go.
Blimey, your bum's burnt now.
Oh, carcinogenic arse. I've got a bloody burnt bum now.
Damn, J-Lo's going to be pretty jealous of you though, once that's put out.
Exactly. My plan all along.
Feisty, you are.
Get some milk and then I'll pour it on my backside and that way it'll be really shiny for the photo shoot.
Hasn't that already been done before?
I would like to know who did that.
Just some person, no one of great importance, I'm sure.
King of the internet I'll be if I can do that before anyone else.
Oh look, you've broken it now.
Ta-da! There we go. We made there at one point, guys. I tried to do it as a reverse alphabet scene, so I don't know why I did that. But I know. So we are going to move on to our next game, and we're going to have a reverse alphabet scene indeed. And this time, just because there's 3 other performers, we're going to stick the other 3 performers in it together. So this is going to be a bit chaotic to know who goes when. Don't feel that you have to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Take lines in any random order as long as you don't say 2 in a row yourself. And let's have a look what it's going to be about. So audience, still remember we need suggestions of characters from fiction and people from history. But let's have a look. Someone is going out without me. Going out without me is a reason to argue that we asked for earlier. So someone is going out without someone else. You're going to start at the letter G, and you're going to go on until you get back to the letter G, but going backwards. So this is going to be a bit of a tricky one with 3 of you, but here you go. G is the one that looks like a yeah.
Great! Seriously, she's actually gone out without me. Just like that.
For the first time.
Sorry?
Francis, please go on, I interrupted.
Every single time we want to go out, you want to come with us.
No, but we're friends. I want to go out with you. Of course I do.
Can we just take this a little calmly? Here in couples therapy, we like to take turns when we talk.
Bollocks to calm. You go on, Francis. After you.
Zany conversation with him every time.
You do seem rather unhappy in your relationship, Ruth. Have you thought about a quick fix divorce?
Xylophones, especially starting playing bloody xylophone.
Why have you got a problem with xylophones?
Very good question, Ruth. I do see your point about him. He's rather difficult to manage, isn't it?
You two are like one arguing. It's like 2 against 1.
Very, very difficult to live with. In fact, I think, did we not do...
To the way, lass! To the way!
Oh, sorry. But he is difficult to live with.
Right. Perhaps the 2 of you could express your feelings using more a different accent. I don't know, I find that helps people express themselves more fully.
Questionable, I'm sure.
Yeah, great idea. If you think load of bollocks is a great idea, yeah.
Now, JJ, I did hope to express your anger, but now you've started, I think I've changed my mind. Don't you agree, Francis?
Perhaps we could just make sure we go over everything more thoroughly.
Man, oh man, you go in the wrong direction a lot.
No. My way was correct.
May I interject, Francis and Derek? Both of you seem to need to turn towards each other with a little more love in your heart.
Love?
Love? Koala bear. Honestly, I'd rather love a koala bear.
Just a minute. Have you got a koala bear?
I've got one right here to help you.
Handy. Very handy for a therapist.
Good. I'm glad we've come to an agreement.
Me too! And well done! They made it back to where they started. Ooh, what's that? Like, there's a weird light up there, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, there's a weird light. What is that?
It's a weird green light.
Yeah, it's sung from my green screen, obviously, but that's impressive. So, excellent stuff there. You made it. You coped with the three-hander reverse alphabet scene, speciality. But we're going to move on to our next game, which is going to be an extreme monologue. The way an extreme monologue works is each of our performers are going to get an opportunity to perform a monologue, and they're going to have the goal of keeping the monologue going for as long as humanly possible, but there are a couple of rules they must not break. The first rule is they are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. The second rule is that they are not allowed to hesitate, which we count as an or an So, let's have a look. We've got some nice characters. We've got a little bit of a theme. It's all kind of science fiction superhero stuff here. So, I would like to start with Emma. You are going to be Lex Luthor, and it turns out you are Superman's brother. You are Lex Luthor, and it turns out you are Superman's brother. And here you go.
Yeah, well, I was born in New York. Not a lot of people know about this. My name is Lex from Luthor. Lex Luthor, you know.
Wait, freeze. Yeah. I love that you did it with such confidence that you somehow must have thought you'd get away with it. Okay, so that was 11 seconds. Next up, we're going to have Danny. We're going to keep the theme going here because you're going to be another of Superman's enemies. You are General Zod. You are General Zod, and you are in love with Wonder Woman. You are General Zod, you are in love with Wonder Woman, and here you go.
Hi, Superman. The reason I'm here today, not because of you, but your colleague, Diana, aka Wonder Woman. Nice. Love your outfit.
Oh, repetition of your... Look, I hadn't noticed, Danny. You need to stop doing this to yourself at 29 seconds. Okay, 29 seconds. Yeah, do you know what? Like, everyone has a fighting chance. JJ, you can go next. Let's find a character for you. You are going to be... Oh, this is an interesting one. You are Jim Jones, and you are allergic to the Kool-Aid. You are Jim Jones. Do you know? Okay, are you familiar with someone drank the Kool-Aid as an expression? He's the guy who ran a cult in America where everyone took a drink and killed themselves. Oh, yeah. Jonestown person.
Jonestown.
Yeah, so you are... Okay, this is a nice fun one for a Friday afternoon. You're allergic to Kool-Aid, so the killer drink. And here you go.
And in my place, everyone likes to drink. Except me. Kool-Aid is the beverage of choice. Lemonade is what my preference.
Oh, 26 seconds. Oh, Danny, what was yours? 29? Repetition of is. Yeah, I think there was. Kool-Aid is the drink, and then it may have been lemonade or something else is something along the line. So well spotted. So repetition of is. Ruth, you can go next. You are going to be... Okay, so we've got the suggestion that Legolas is really not a dwarf. That's right, Legolas is an elf. But we appreciate that, so that's no secret at all. But you're Legolas... oh my god, now hang on, there's a much better one here. Forget Legolas for now. You're Bill Clinton. Your secret is you kill dolphins. You're Bill Clinton. You secretly kill dolphins. I love how you nod knowingly, like, yeah, I can get on board with that. Right, you're Bill Clinton. You secretly kill dolphins, and here you go.
My presidency was a success compared to Trump. But if people knew what I liked to do, then it would turn out differently. There are creatures in the water that deserve to die.
Oh, repetition at 34 seconds. Ruth, you are firmly in the lead. Only I can potentially win this now. Otherwise, Ruth, you'll win. Can someone give a suggestion of a character for me?
I saw a good one here. Andrew Whittington says, Tony from Men Behaving Badly, and you secretly love Gary.
Okay. Is Tony the Neil Morrissey? Okay, brilliant. So I'm Tony from what? From Men Behaving Badly. And I secretly love Gary. That's Martin Clunes. Okay, right.
I'm ready with my timer.
Okay, count me in.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, mate, you're so cool. Did I ever say that Gary and Tony could be more than friends? Men behaving very badly, if you catch the drift. Deborah? No! She smells bosses this chap about constantly. Pick up toys, drinks, cans. No way! Shit, I knew it.
Still good though. 44.6.
Boom! Yay! Okay, so I win that round. Is the girlfriend called Deborah, or am I just making that up?
No, yeah, one of them is Deborah.
Like Caroline Lucas?
Caroline Quinton, yeah, wow, this is a name from the past. She was really... All of those guys were really good. Whatever happened to it? They should bring that back. Okay, so with that, we are going to move on to our next game. Audience, I asked you for something that scares you. We've got a couple of those, so I'm going to change up what we're asking for in the suggestion box. If we could now get a suggestion of a profession, that would be great. Just before we do that though, I am going to take a tiny plug opportunity, just in case anyone out there wasn't aware. Next week we are going to have the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Tournament. So this entire month we're running the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Festival, where we're going to have guest acts from all over the world performing on the Extreme Improv Facebook, YouTube, Twitch channels and Twitter and so on and so forth. But we are going to have a World Championship tournament where there will be 64 competitors. I believe all of you guys are in it. With so many others, I will just be emceeing, so I will not be competing. But out of the 64 competitors, one of them at the end of the week, I will run each night next week, will be able to say that they are the first ever Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion. We're also having tons of guest acts, as I mentioned, and I will tell you a little bit about some of the other stuff, including some fantastic workshops we've got coming up later on. So, with that, let's move on to our next game. Our next game is going to be a game of body language. We're going to play a game of body language. This is going to be a game We'll have 3 and 3, and we'll double someone up. So let's have JJ, Danny, and Ruth first. JJ, Danny, and Ruth. You're going to do a scene, and I asked you for a suggestion of something that scares you or something like that. I can't remember. Double negatives. That's so random. Double negatives. I don't know if we can use that. I can't. Is that something we can interpret? You don't know if we can't use that. You win, Emma. Right. Okay. We'll see if we can interpret this. Right. Double negatives. So a scene about double negatives. I'm going to assign you each a body part in a game of body language. Each of our performers is going to be assigned a body part that they have to use as creatively as they can within the scene. So let's have a look. Who's doing this game? Emma, you're not, and you came up with the best pun, so good luck everyone else. Right, so Ruth, I am going to assign you your ears. You have to use your ears as creatively as you can within the scene. Danny, you have to use your beard as much as you can in the scene. And JJ, I'm going to break the rules slightly here, just because I'm going with what I can see. You have to use your glasses. It's not quite a body part, but make the best use of your glasses. That could definitely be another game. Right, as best you can. And this is a scene about double negatives. Interpret it as you will, and take it away.
You know, I can't not hear the bad
Can't see without my glasses.
What are you guys? Shut in, man. It's like you. I mean, what have you done? Did you not listen to what you just said?
Oh, I got a big nose. Not. Ha! Look at that. That's brilliant.
Sorry, Danny. What was that you were saying? I couldn't hear ear.
I didn't say nothing.
I don't want 2 eyes. I want 1 eye.
Do you think that if we were nearer to JJ, he wouldn't be so, you know...
I'm not childish!
It's a hairy situation you're in there, JJ. I can't help you.
I have not got a ball recently, but still not bad for an old
I can hear that. I hear that. And it hurts my ears when you make those double negatives.
I didn't clear my ears out. Marlix, maybe I ain't say nothing.
I'm not scratching. I haven't got nits. No.
Not what?
Nits. Not nits. Not
nits.
Not nits. Never. No way.
Ow, my ears. Too many double negatives.
I can see your beard now, Ruth.
My beard? I thought I shaved it off this morning.
Making me want to tear my hair out.
Oh, you two look the same. Now I've got my glasses on. Oh,
I use my beard to cover my ears. I don't. But my ears are the ugliest part of my body.
They're not pretty. Oh,
no.
I've got my truth glasses on. Oh no. And Danny, how long did it take to grow that scrag in? Oh gosh, I'm going to stop this. Truth glasses are taking over. Ruth, you look really good for your age. Oh no, no.
I ain't grown nothing. What are you talking about? I ain't grown nothing.
Danny, hairy man, you know, Portsmouth hole. No.
Okay, and see. JJ, I'll save you there from yourself before the truth hurts someone. Okay, so audience, it is voting time. Please put your votes into the comments. I've switched my camera off. Do you know what? There is a button. It's very interesting. I've got a button which just puts the information about the show, but if I press it whilst the stream is on, it switches my camera off, and I've only just figured that out after doing it so many times. But it is voting time, audience. Who do you vote for there? Please put your votes into the comments section now. If you felt that JJ did the best with his glasses, then if you...
I apologise to both of you. You're both lovely.
Okay, if you feel that Ruth was in a hairy situation... What's that? Do you not like Portsmouth?
No, I live here, so I know that Portsmouth is a bit of a hole sometimes. It's not Southampton.
Not the English Riviera.
Okay, hang on. You weren't in a hairy situation, Danny. You were in the hairy situation. If you hear what Ruth is saying, though, yes. Okay, Emma, who do you vote for?
I vote for Ruth because she really suited the beard.
There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So, audience, in a second we're going to play another game, but just because during that I did bring up the information, and I do need to do my plugs, which I'm never very good at, and I do always feel a bit cringy, but I need to get the information out there, because this month we're going to have loads and loads of fantastic workshops. We're very lucky to have some amazing improvisers and teachers from all over the world who will be teaching some workshops, so I'm just going to give them a little shout out. If you would like to take any of these workshops, they're all at very good prices, and you can find out the information, prices and buy tickets for them at www.extremeimprov.co.uk/workshops. Just to run through them, if you want to have a free class, the only free class we're offering as part of the festival, I will be teaching tomorrow, which is the free Improv Games Taster Workshop with me, and I can say that there is one space that's not been accounted for, so get there quick if you would like that. Then we have Celebrate Your Weirdness on Saturday the 15th of August with Sarah Davis from the Improv Gym. She's a fantastic improviser and tutor, so do check that out if you want to celebrate your weirdness. We're going to have the Game of the Harold, which is a long-form improv format with Francisco Antolon from Mexico. So that's going to be really exciting on the 16th. Extreme Improv Original, Annie Harris is going to be doing an introduction to improvised rap under her persona MC Canyon. I'm not a rapper, so... Actually, I did release a rap song this year, so check that out. But anyway, that's not about me. So check that out on Monday, August 17th. Steve Disborough from Improv Chattanooga will be teaching an Improv Crash course on Tuesday, August 18th. So that will teach you some basics and go into some more depth than what I'm going to in the free taster tomorrow. David Escobedo's class is sold out now, I'm afraid, but he's going to be teaching the listless thing. He does so much good work with the Improv Boost, so shout out to you, David. We're going to have Rhiannon Jenkins teaching singing techniques for improvisers on Monday, August 24th, and Elkie Reed, who won last night's show, is going to be teaching a class called You've Got Character. Commitment is key, and that's going to teach you about how you can stay in character, maintain character, and how that will help your improvising needs, and that's on Friday, August 28th. So, all throughout the month there's going to be some fantastic workshops that I can heartily recommend to check out at www.extremeimprov.co.uk/workshops. With that, Emma, you haven't done a game in a little while, nor have I. And, okay, one volunteer. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it? Danny, you put your hand up first. Okay, so myself, Danny, and Emma, we are going to play a game of Every Sentence Must. We're going to play the game Every Sentence Must. And the way this works is, in this scene, every time we speak a line of dialogue, it must include a word from a particular category. I'll pick a category for us in a moment, because only certain categories really work. But let's have a look. This is going to be a scene. I forget what I asked for, actually. Actually, did I call out who won the last game? I didn't, did I? Let's just quickly check in the comments. They were Danny got a vote, JJ, JJ wins, and then another one that says Double J, Jeff Jarrett, which is a wrestler, but I like what you did there. JJ, you heartily won that game, so well done you.
I don't remember what the game was now, but good.
Excellent. Okay, so this is going to be a scene, and I love it. Profession that we asked. I asked for a profession. The profession that we got the suggestion of is a Frenchman. So the profession is a Frenchman. We're professional Frenchmen. Audience, I'm just going to ask you for something else before we begin this, which is film and theatre genres, emotions, accents, time periods and animals. Give suggestions for all of those into the comments section. We'll use them soon. But we're going to do a scene about being a Frenchman, and we're going to say every sentence must include a word that is the name of an item of clothing. Every sentence must include a word that is the name of an item of clothing, and here we go. Bonjour! Will you speak, or do I have to put a sock in it?
Well, I don't want to skirt around the issue, you know?
Oh, well, I tip my hat to you. Just come straight out and admit it. You're in love with my wife.
I'm sick of you two coming around here, hanging about in my cafe. Shoo, shoo!
Yes, I insist you go, Jacques. Strap.
Your wife, she runs the cafe so well. I admire a woman who doesn't put up with your shit.
Oh, well, you will be scared shirtless in a minute. I will take off all of my clothes and show you what a real man looks like.
Yes, and after you take off all your clothes, you will probably jump her. I know what you're like.
Yes, I can say you were like a brother to me. You were like a brother to me.
Of course, it is a difficult time for all of us since we came here to Berlin.
Yes, I remember when we were on the beaches of Normandy. But the sand here is dull. It's sand dull.
Well, where else are you down to go?
Yes, indeed. It is a difficult time for all of us. Since I called you yesterday, you know, I gave you a ring, but you didn't answer the phone. So I have sold your house and all your possessions since then.
Yes, I am feeling so confused. I have decided to suspend a relationship.
Belt it. No one wants to hear your excuse. Your wife deserves better, and that's why I am the best man for her.
You are the best man. That is true. You are the best man. But more the insects over here. There are various types of ants. The alphabet ants. There are some A ants, B ants, and here are some P ants. Oh my God!
Oh, so you admit you think he is the best man? You think he is like the Lord or a Prince Albert?
Coat to go. You've coat to go. She doesn't want you. I am the one she wants.
I will go, but I tell you what, I am giving up using vowels from now on, so I am telling you how I feel I hat you.
Oh. So, I feel we need to settle this confusion. It will be fisticuffs like boxers.
So you want to put on the gloves of war, do you?
I'll have a knuckle duster.
I am the top fighter. I am the top fighter here. You will never beat me. Come along.
I'm not scarred with you.
And scene! Well done. Okay, well done, guys. So, audience, who do you think did the best in that scene? Incorporating items of clothes into their dialogue. If you felt it was Danny, then put a vote for Danny. It is voting time. Please vote for Danny. If you felt it was me, then put David. And if you felt it was Emma, then please vote for Emma. We're going to have one or two more games before our finale round. So please put suggestions also of film and theatre styles, emotions, and so on and so forth. But for now, it's voting time. Ruth, who do you think did the best there?
I love the creativeness. You know, the boxes, that was great. But Emma gets it for me for the pea ants. Because I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. And JJ?
Oh no, I think again everyone did really. Emma confused me a bit because I thought she was doing vegetables at one point. We had a chew cauliflower. I was confused a little bit early on. I thought David's accent nicked it for me, along with some good word play.
Oh, thank you. I thought my accent was travelling across Europe, but okay, I'll take that. Okay. Oh, so we've got. Oh, I love it when we get someone from D Live in the comments. We've got like a picture just been posted, and it just looks like it's like a 1940s film actor. I've no idea who it is. But anyway, it's always something weird from D Live. So Sophie J says David, Janie says David, Max says Emma, Styles Clash says David, Andrew says Danny. So it looks like I'm currently in the lead 3, and the others have 1 apiece. We'll give it a few more seconds to see if anything else comes through. Oh, there's another vote for Danny, but I can't tell if that's from the last game because you were in both rounds, so controversial. And let's have a look. Oh, good. Our friend from D Live has put a profanity in the comments as well. Excellent. And they've written something in a foreign language. Sorry?
I'll take that as a vote for me.
Okay, so in that case, Danny, we tie, so we'll leave that there. Right, okay, we're going to move on to our next game. Audience, we still need some suggestions of film theatre styles, animals, time periods, accents, and all that jazz. I'm going to change up what we're asking for into the suggestion box, though, so that we can go on to our finale game in a couple of games' time. And we'll need characters from fictional, people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. So please put those into the comments. I will MC this game, so it can be a scene for 4 of you. So just be wary of that. There's going to be 4 of you sharing this. And let's have a look. What's this going to be a scene about? You are... So I asked for professions before. And I see here... Executioner, as suggested by Andrew. That's very cool. So this will be a scene about executioners. And start it off like a normal scene. This is a styles clash, and I will mix up what I want you guys to do along the way. And here you go.
Oh, what a week of executions we've had, eh?
Oh, I have seen so many heads roll.
Oh.
They don't fall in the basket anymore.
Look at Jessica showing off with her new blade. Oh, yeah.
I've got a new headmask as well, guys.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. I like that. And they don't know which one of us it is. I like that. That's very good, though, then. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Because we've got to stay anonymous.
Sorry, mate. What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah?
He said I'm showing off with my new blade, which none of you 3 seem to have.
Well, your department has
Freeze! Please be careful. Okay, and I would like you to continue this as if it is 2035.
Oh, we've moved on to these double blades now. What are you going to do with a single blade?
Single blades are so 2000, I mean, really.
Oh, no.
This is the one I had in the year 2020.
You are so on, Jessica. It's unbelievable.
You have to use the new flashy light blade.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Flashy light blade, brilliant. I'm actually I'm going for infrared injection. So there's no needles, straight infrared from my glasses into the brain. Bang.
Oh, that's quite innovative.
Personally, I've moved on from using blades. I use a technique of drowning the client now. We find that drowning is much more effective than stabbing. So
they do that with bitches in the 17th century.
Well,
Yeah.
I think they did. I mean,
It's strange.
You need to get with the times. I mean,
Don't you guys realise 17th century chic is very 2035.
It's a fair point. Yeah. So yeah, they had some very, very good
Freeze!
ways of killing people.
You're German. Continue.
And the best making the 17th century chic work is to take the blade on screen and slice with it.
This one here, Helga.
Yeah.
Helga. I've always respected your Germanic looks and manner. So.
Ja, Britta. Ja. Ik arbeite seit nächsten Wochen.
Nein.
Warum nächsten Wochen?
You need the two blades. Nein.
What is wrong with this?
Deutsch nicht sprechen?
Ja.
All of you. Yes. As chief executioner, you three, I put you together and hoping you would fight it out and one of you would come up triumphant, but it looks like you were all equally bad. You know what I mean?
We are German. We are not bad.
Be careful. We will turn on you and you will be the one that we all three execute.
Yeah, we are very good at turning on people.
Please don't turn on me.
Freeze!
We will...
Film noir. Continue as if this is film noir.
So.
Yeah, you like drowning so much, we'll put you into the concrete and we'll make you go swimming with that fish,
With the fishes, oh yeah. Me and Danny, we were working together. The two punks, JJ, Ruth, they had nothing to offer. They were fighting with each other back at the office.
Calling me a punk. No, not calling me a punk.
You were both conspiring against us.
What's this Dane chatting?
That Dane's chatting nothing. She's asking questions. We gotta stop her, Danny. What you gonna do?
She knows too much. She knows too much about our profession.
Yeah, well,
What are you
JJ,
gonna do?
he knows little. He knows nothing.
I know nothing. I don't even know what the fish is.
So we got exotic. So
I know where to take them. Let's take them out the back and let's feed them to the maggots and let them
Not the fishes, huh? The maggots.
You're a little maggot. You coming in here telling me what to do? You know, you're not my mafia boss. You're the crime boss.
I'm confused is what I am.
Freeze!
How come?
Cretaceous period. It is the Cretaceous period.
Hello, you three. Have you heard about what's going on down the town centre?
No.
The town square. Well,
What are they doing?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, there's something going down on that big boulder at the end of the Cretaceous period.
Oh,
Big boulder?
Yeah.
Not a lot to do round here, is there?
It's a quiet day.
It's a quiet day. Have a big fight, maybe.
No, we had a fight yesterday. Can we go and eat something?
Yeah.
Let's get takeaway.
Where are we taking it?
Freeze! Continue this as if it is a silent movie.
Bang, bang! Oh no! She's falling! Let me get my hat. Thank God, it's a judge.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling, ding, 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 ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding, 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 ding.
Freeze! One last one. Continue it as if it is 1984 New York.
Give me a Resi only. 2 Resi only.
Oh, you talking?
Come on!
I think someone's watching us. I'm just gonna. There we go. No one's gonna be watching us.
No one's watching. I don't care. No one watching us.
Nobody's
Give me the
watching
Resi
us.
only. Come on.
We're doing the watching, okay? Just remember that, you three.
Who asked you, darling? Who asked you your opinion? This is
Nobody asked
1983.
my
We
opinion.
don't
I'm
listen.
giving it to you anyway, just in case you're gonna ask for it later. Okay? So, you
Mama, where's my mother?
We executed
What? What do you want?
Mama, are we allowed to buy 3 ravioli? I've ordered 2 already.
What? What are you wanting? You're calling me out every day for free ravioli?
Well, I want to know. I mean, Mama.
I hope someone's keeping an eye on this.
You might want to know, but we're from a family of executioners. We don't deal in knowing things. We deal in doing things.
Executioner, executioner.
No, you're right. We need to... We need to find which country I'm coming from now.
You was from New York, Mama, but you was in Florida
last week. This is
Mama comes from the South originally.
Yeah.
Wait.
I do.
In the family business card to incorporate the new execution trade we're getting into.
If you knew what our family business was, you would not be asking nothing to nobody.
We won't. Well done. Excellent stuff. So, audience, we are now going to come on to our finale game. We're going to come on to our finale game. So, please do continue to put suggestions of characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to be doing, into the comments section, because we are going to come on to an impression battle royale. This will be an impression battle royale. The way it works is we're going to what are we going to do? We're going to do 2 rounds where we'll have a 3 and a 2, and then you'll have winners. God, I can't speak at the moment. This all went wrong here. I'll explain this again. So we're going to do... It's very hot today. Right, we're going to do some impressions. We'll do them competitively, but the performers will do different characters, so keep putting suggestions of characters. You can then vote on who did the better impression. We'll end up with a winner by one way or another. So, let's have a look. Danny... we can have Danny and Ruth first. Danny and Ruth. And then we'll have myself, JJ, and Emma after. So, Sweetie Pickles on Twitch says hi. Hi, Sweetie Pickles. Hello. So, Danny and Ruth. Danny, you are going to be... I love this one by Andrew. You are... We keep getting Nicolas Cage. There's something about this. Nicolas Cage is either going to end up suing us or sponsoring the show. But you are Nicolas Cage, and you are stealing John Woo's pigeons. Andrew, can you just confirm to us that this is in reference to the movie Face Off? Right, but you are Nicolas Cage, you are stealing John Woo's pigeons, and here you go.
My pigeons, they're just not the same as they used to be anymore. I need to find some new ones. Where are they? I know where I can get some from. Wonder if I made John's in today. No, I don't think he's in. I'm just gonna... Come here, pigeons. Come here. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. I've got this angry one here. You're my new favorite one. Yes. Lie. Anything?
Well done! Love it. Was that an Angry Bird?
It was, yeah.
The bomb one. Haven't played Angry Birds in years. Okay, Ruth, you will go next. Let's find a character for you. Oh good, we're getting some more stuff from D Live. Someone called Yigit Sanane has said something which is probably filthy in Turkish, but who knows. Let's have a look. What? So Sweetie Pickles, this isn't quite the way the game works. So Sweetie Pickles has said an impression of someone called Jeffrey Prostitutional. We're meant to do an impression of a well-known character from fiction, not create a fictional character. But yeah, I tell you what, if you do an impression, Sweetie Pickles, of someone called Jeffrey Prostitutional, and then tag Extreme Improv on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, wherever, Instagram, we will find it and I will show it on the show, as long as your clothes are on. Okay, so, we've got Maleficent again, 2 nights in a row, 2 days in a row. So I would like you to be, Ruth, you're not going to be Maleficent. You are going to be a Jurassic Park raptor playing the banjo. You are a raptor from Jurassic Park. You are playing the banjo. And here you go.
I have a new instrument. I don't want to eat people anymore. I have to play my new instrument. But my hands are so small. I can't pick it up. It is a beautiful instrument that I can eat. But I want to make the music more than eating it. I can hear banjo music. Someone must have stolen my new banjo. I will attack them. They will not be able to play my instrument. It's mine. I tell you, it's mine. Ding 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 ding. Okay, I didn't get it back from them. You see me.
And scene! Well done there, Ruth. Very good. So, audience, who do we vote for here? It is now voting time. Do we vote for Nick Cage or the caged beast? That is Ruth. So, do you vote for Danny as Nicolas Cage, or do we vote for Ruth as the Jurassic Park raptor? So, just whilst we're waiting for that, we will ask Emma and JJ what their thoughts are. And I know everyone thinks I'm about to do a plug, but I'm not. I've gone on to Google Translate with our friend from D Live, and I've copied it in their text. And so the first bit of text, it simply says, oh, can I copy it? Right. The first one says, greatest Ataturk. So I think that's going to be something about Turkey again, because that's often the case. And the second thing they've says, puts all of you on. So amazing contributions from D Live there. But that's what it said, for anyone wondering. JJ, who do you think did the best impression there?
Both good, but obviously I did the true Nicolas Cage last night, so I can't possibly vote for Danny. And to be fair, I think Ruth did a better job anyway. Great physicalization, nice noises, good facial tics and movements and hands and claws, and Ruth would win anyway, despite my anti-Danny doing it better.
Okay, so Emma, are you still there? Yes, you are. Sorry, I couldn't see. I was translating Turkish. Who do you think?
Good excuse.
Yeah.
The Yellow Submarine.
Emma?
In the name of spreading the love, I'm going to vote for Danny.
Okay. Right, let's have a look at the comments. So we've got Ruth, Danny, Ruth, Ruth, and Sar from our friend in Turkey. So Ruth, you have won that round. Well done. Okay, so let's go on to the three-way. I will go first. Can one of our fellow performers suggest a character for me?
I thought of something and it's gone.
Oh dear.
That's very helpful. Oh no!
The throat specialist.
The what?
Angry ear, nose, and throat specialist.
No, it's got to be a well-known character from fiction or person from history.
I think it's Bob the Builder.
Excellent.
Bob the Builder, and he's afraid of heights.
Okay, I'm Bob the Builder, and I'm afraid of heights. And here I go. Oh! People don't know that I was voiced by the same guy that did Tony in Men Behaving Badly, but here we go. Oh, I've come up to this very, very tall building because it needed some repairs. So I'm just going to fix it up here because I can build it. I built this building, and truthfully, I'm actually afraid because there's a very, very angry ear, nose and throat specialist after me. You see, I was building his garden fence, and his wife was getting changed at the window, and then he started chasing me, and he'd got a scalpel, so I climbed up to this building, and I'm gonna throw some bricks at him. Take that! Oh! And scene. So, next up, Emma. Shout out to Neil Morrissey, our sponsor of today's show, along with Nicolas Cage, who is our week sponsor.
No, 2 improvisers were in that as well. Did you know that?
2 improvisers were in what?
In Bob the Builder.
Who are they?
Greg Proops, the Canadian one.
Yeah.
And Alan Marion, who I worked with inside Grand Theft Improv. Yeah, they were both mainish characters.
Wow, that's exciting. Okay, so Emma, you're going to go next. You are Zorro. And you are changing your name to Steve. You are Zorro. We're going to find out why, but you are changing your name to Steve. And here you go.
You know, I'm real tired of fame and fortune and making things go right for folks that make things go wrong for themselves. I've decided to become an ordinary Joe. Yeah. And in the name of being Joe, I'm going to change my name to Steve. I'm going to go and open a cafe somewhere, a bar, a motel maybe, and I'm going to be a nobody just like you. Yeah. You don't know what it's been like for me. Saving lives, flying through the air. From now on, I'm going to be just somebody who cares for others in an ordinary way, on the ground in my motel. And that's it.
Okay, that is it. So well done there, Emma. Lastly, we're going to come to JJ. Let's have a look what we've got. You are going to be Tom Cruise using a stunt double. You are Tom Cruise. You are using a stunt double. And here you go.
A lot of people don't know this, but I use Andy Serkis as my stunt double because he's 5 foot nothing like me. He's good though. He lives in North London, and he comes over here. He plays my stunt double. I mean, everything. When I stand up and shoot a gun, that's him, not me. When I climb down a wall, that's him. When I kiss somebody who's usually taller than me, that's him on a box. And when I'm doing anything impossible, especially all the missions, that is definitely him. He does all of it. In fact, I think it's a bit unfair that I'm paid all the millions I'm paid for on Andy Serkis, who you all know earned a lot of money in his own right. It's paid very little as my stand-in stunt double. But I hope that you'll still come and watch my films and believe in everything that I say. And I'm not gay at all. Thank you.
Okay, so I think you hit all of the major notes about Tom Cruise there. So, audience, it is now, once again, voting time. We're still going to probably need 1 or 2 more characters, but it is voting time. Do you think that JJ was the top gun there, or was it a mission impossible for him to win? Do you want to kneel before Morrissey and build me up as Bob the Builder, in which case vote David or Bob the Builder? Or are you going to slice a big S into the comment section and vote for Emma as Sorrow rather than Zorro, now known as Steve? Okay, right, so audience, either vote Emma, David or JJ. Ruth, who would you vote for here?
Well, because Emma had got Zorro somehow flying through the air, I can't vote for her, though she was wonderful. I think, David, you get my vote, because I thought that was, Bob the Builder to a T. Oh, but then there's but JJ and Andy Serkis. Oh no! But I'm still going with David.
Okay, right, Danny, who do you vote for?
Again, I think they all did a pretty good job, but like Ruth, I have to give it to David as well.
Okay, I will take that. Let's see what the comments are saying, though. Audience, we're going to need a few more seconds, just votes still coming through. Danny, do you want to tell everyone a little bit about the Portsmouth Improv experience? I've done enough plugging today.
Fair enough. So Portsmouth Improv experience, as far as I know, because I'm one of the newer members, theory. They've been going for, I want to say, about a year or so now. They're sort of small group at the moment, but hopefully we'll be getting some more people coming in once the lockdowns are over. We are collaborating on the 21st of August with an Eastbourne group known as the Comedy Lab. We're doing a live stream on their Facebook page called Anything Funny Open Mic. I'll show the link at the end, but I think that's what it's called.
Okay, thank you very much.
Where do you normally...
Sorry, Ruth?
I was just going to ask him, where do you normally meet? When it's not online world?
Yeah, so when we're not online, we normally meet in Fratton or just outside of Portsmouth.
Okay, so there you go. I've been to Portsmouth once. That's where I met you, Danny. And there you go. I'm the other way on the screen. I'm the other way.
Well, my screen's...
I know, but people see what I'm doing. There we go. We're waving. Hello, Danny. Right, going over to the comments. We've got a vote for JJ. Second one for JJ from Janie. Max says David. Sophie J says David. A third for David. A fourth for David. That's 4-2 to David. JJ started strong there. Any other votes coming through? We're going to give a 3-second countdown. I think we've vamped quite enough. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I will go through. So that means who went through the first time? Ruth. So David and Ruth into the final. Once again, I'm happy to go first. Can someone give me another character? If you can get another character played by Neil Morrissey, that'd be great.
I don't know any other of his characters.
I don't think he did anything
I
else.
don't know what they're called. He's played a detective.
No, it doesn't have to be that. Right. Do you know one thing that I wish I had seen? So hang on, just 1 second. I've just got to say this. Right, years and years ago, I saw a poster for a stage production of Rain Man, and Neil Morrissey was playing Dustin Hoffman's character. Can you imagine? I just can't imagine Neil Morrissey from Men Behaving Badly recreating Dustin Hoffman.
I've actually seen him walking in the street.
Good, fantastic story.
He's quite depressed.
All right.
Low.
Oh.
No, he doesn't look like a happy bunny.
Oh dear. Okay. On that note, can I get a character, please?
Mr. Blobby.
Mr. Blobby. Something unusual for Mr. Blobby to be doing?
Mr. Blobby on the keto diet.
On the what diet?
Keto diet.
It's a diet. I'll make it up.
Diet. It's
right.
a meat-based diet.
Meat-based. Okay.
Meat-based.
Yeah, so low carb, but
low carbs, high protein.
Okay. And here we go. Ooh! That's all I've got. Okay, so next up will be Ruth. You are going to be. So let's have a look. This is such a random. I don't think I'm going to take this because it's just so. Well, hang on. Right, no, okay. You might know this. Dr. Arliss Lovelace from the movie Wild Wild West. Do you remember that film? I think it was there was a remake with Will Smith So this it's probably the remake, just because it says taking. I think you can go for this, just because of what you've got to do, and if not, I'll get you a different character doing the same thing. Taking his giant mechanical tarantula to the garage for an MOT. Are you happy with that character, or shall we find a different character? Yeah, I think the action is quite fun. So, Dr. Arliss Lovelace. Is that Kenneth Branagh's character? Anyone ring a bell? No? Okay. You are Dr. Arliss Lovelace from Wild Wild West, taking his giant mechanical tarantula to the garage for an MOT. And here
It's Kenneth Branagh.
Okay, so he's got like he's only got half a body, so like there's absolutely no junk down below. Take it away.
I have to get this mechanical object to the garage, but because it's rather scary, I don't think people are gonna want to see me on the streets with it. It is a giant mechanical spider. People don't like the real ones. How are they going to manage with this monstrosity? I will lead. I will make it breathe, move, and go down the streets. It can get there. The garage is just there. I can get... Oh, no. Don't try and stop me. It's Will Smith. What's he doing here? No, you can't have my spider. Oh no, failed again.
Okay, well done there, Ruth. So, the question is, do you like my crinkly bottom? And will you vote for Mr. Blobby? Or do you prefer want to show some lovelessness to Ruth? In which case, vote for Ruth as Dr. Arliss Lovelace, or me as Mr. Blobby. So either put David or Ruth, Arliss or Blobby into the comments. Danny, who would you vote for here?
That's a tough one, really. I know of Ruth's characters, and I think she did well with what she had to work with. At the same time, you, as Mr. Blobby on the keto, was quite funny as well. I can't... You both get my vote.
Okay, JJ.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of fence sitting here. Both good. Really good character, David. It's a lot of eating and not a lot of dieting, but, you know...
Oh yeah, you're right.
So that would be a minus, but both very good character. And Ruth, also a very good performance. I honestly wouldn't want to call it, so very even. Okay,
I will vamp just for a couple more seconds. And I would remind everyone, this was the final stop before the Improv XStreamed World Championships, which will start next week. So check us out. We've got earlier shows next week, and by earlier I mean earlier in the week as well. So the first show is Monday at 7 PM. There will be basically 2 shows back to back. Each will be 90 minutes. And there will be the quarterfinals, groups 1 and groups 2. Audience, you will vote to decide who goes through. And along the week, we're going to have the quarterfinals all starting at 7 PM. And then when we get to the semi-finals, the semi-finals will start at 8 PM. But some of them have opening acts earlier at 7. So do check in at 7 PM each night for something. Okay, let's go over to the comments. Now hang on a second. Let's have a look. So we've got a vote here. Styles Clash says David. Andrew says Ruth. Battlecat says David. Janie says David. Sophie J says Ruth. Max says David. I think I'm just about in the lead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ruth has got 1, 2. Just 2. JJ, do you have anything to plug just to give it a few more seconds?
No, I'm not really a pluggy type person. I'll tell you what, David, I will plug your book, because you haven't.
I haven't, you're right, thank you.
I'm waiting for it tomorrow, and there's someone actually asked me about it outside of people that know about this. And who was it? Oh no, it was an actor friend of mine in Germany, and he said, would it be useful? And I said, well, yeah, if it's got 100 different games that you can play competitively. Some you could also play non-competitively. So just having a list of 100 things you can do as a game or as a competition is a great resource. And not many people have done it. I've got the older ones from friends like Alison Boldy who've written a type one, but more basic and less amount. So looking forward to, that's my weekend reading.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I hope you enjoy it, JJ. And thank you. I had forgot to plug that. I'm terrible at plugging, and I'm literally having to learn it and plug. Like the last few months, I barely plug. I'll sometimes say we've got a stream tomorrow or something like that.
They're all showing it. They've all got the book already. It's very good.
I appreciate that, guys. So, at that note, I can say I did in fact win. So, well done, me.
Well, yeah, well done.
Okay, so with that, I get the championship belt, which I will put on the screen just below me. Oh, this is quite nice for me, actually, just because I will not be competing for the World Championship, because I'll be purely emceeing next week. So, it was nice to get the big W just before. But with this, let's come on to wrapping up today's show. Later on today, guys, I will be doing a Superkick Mania Pro Wrestling podcast, probably about 3 PM, so do check that out if you enjoy professional wrestling. And then go to www.extremeimprov.co.uk, and it's got all of the listings of the 2 or 3 dozen shows that we've got coming up this month, from guest companies, we've got workshops that I mentioned earlier. We've got improv jams, we've got loads of podcasts, guest podcasts, stand-up comedy, and so much more. Ruth, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Ruth Curtis Acts. You can check out the website Royale for some of the stage work that I do and other stuff that I do. And you can find me as part of the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship, and vote for me, please, because I'd quite like to win.
Okie dokie. JJ, where can anyone find you?
You can find me Tuesday night at the World Championships. I'm up against 7 people I've never met before, and I'm not sure any of them have done this show either online or live. So that's going to be a challenge for everyone, especially you, David.
Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. So which one are you in? Tuesday when?
Tuesday, 8:30. I don't think anyone else is on it.
Let's have a look. So, okay, so Brian is from the Portsmouth Improv Experience. We've got Mark. You must have met.
This show?
No. Have you met Marty? Marty's done this 2 or 3 times.
Oh, I've met Marty.
Okay, so this is going to be an interesting round.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have Danny. Where can people find you?
So I am on Monday. I'm in the first bracket at 7 PM, competing against a friend of mine, Donovan, whose show I'm actually going to be on Sunday, attempting long form. That's his YouTube channel. If you want to check that out, that's 1 PM local time, but that's 6 PM for the UK. And as I mentioned earlier, if you want to see like my group collaborating, that's the thing on the 21st of August, which I think is a Wednesday.
Okay. So, just for me, my name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at David Pistansky, spelled Pustansky. For Extreme Improv, do check us out on all of the social media links: facebook.com/Extreme Improv, youtube.com/Extreme Improv, twitch.tv/Extreme Improv. The big thing I'll ask, especially as we come up to the festival, is if you go onto any of them, click subscribe on YouTube, click like on Facebook, click follow on Twitch, and any of those things. Do it on all 3 and it'll be amazing. And then you'll be able to see all of the shows, and I won't have to plug so much because I don't enjoy it. It's cringeworthy. But with that, everyone, enjoy your Fridays. Stay safe, stay happy, and stay extremed. Bye for now, guys.
Bye.
Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? Because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs, and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
Give people what they want! Give them what they want!